Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 336.
You know who that is, don't you?
That's the gang, baby.
Ayo, Parrish, this shit hot, boy.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the funds. Yeah, I won't start, I ain't tripping, I'm a stunt.
Guys, I have something freaking huge to show you guys today. Something we have been working on and we have finally finished. The neon 336 Mud Mafia shop garage sign that my old man made us. We have 4 for our detail and side lights, 20 in the roof, banners from each one of our sponsors, and we're still missing some, so some will be on the wall here coming soon. And of course, you know we had to add our stickers on the front door. And if you ever need to use the restroom is right around the corner. Yeah, guys, we finally got the shop done. Daryl, what do you think about this?
Looks great.
I think it's ready to turn some work out of here, don't you?
I agree.
So a big special thanks to Tim and Speedy. Tim being Speedy's dad, they freaking killed it. They worked on this shop for like a day and a half, 2 days, and they have it looking immaculate. They have all the conduit ran, all your little junction handy boxes ran, the light switches, the outlets, the receptacles, everywhere that we wanted it, and it's freaking bright in here. Look at this. We are going to be doing some work out of this shop. Not only do we do the 20 lights in the ceiling, but we also have the 4 lights across the side walls for detailing purposes for Jay Brown or whatever, even side lights. So if you have a 4 against the wall over here, a side by side you're working on, turn your side lights on. You don't need a flashlight. You don't need a shop light. You got your side lights on the wall. I thought it was really, really cool what my old man made us. 336 Mud Mafia's garage. Established 2023, 336 the gang. That thing is awesome. It's like an old school neon sign that you see in like shops or like old school bars and stuff. If you can see this picture, I know it's a little bit bright from the lights. That picture right there is the first mud hole I ever hit with my very own four-wheeler when I was like 5 years old. Down here on the other end, it's kind of where I'm at now. It's our latest build that we built because we've still got one in the cooker. She's still marinating, we're not done with yet, but we got the white North Star, of course, with myself like 20-some years later. But I also don't want you to even think about what's under that cover right there. Daryl, you think they're ready to see what's under that cover?
Can't wait to see it.
Underneath this cover is something you guys have been waiting to see for quite a while now. We've been talking about it on a bunch of videos. This tells you anything. I mean, the color scheme maybe. Can I show them one more, please? Just one more. Okay. One small one. All right, that's all I can show you. Daryl said this is the last hint I can give you, but you see the colors, right, guys? All right, that's it. That's whoa.
No more.
Cut them off.
That's right.
That is freaking nasty. I think that's gonna be one of our hardest Renegade builds we've ever built.
I'm gonna have to wait to see it completed.
But all that is not the purpose of this video. I want to go ahead and pull something out, get something ready, get it washed up, cleaned up, detailed, whatever, for the purpose of this video. You guys stick around. I'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, let's get this thing back in here and let's finally go over what's fixing to happen. All right, go back just a little bit more. That's about right there. Oh yeah, you know we gotta dry it off. Getting the new shop floor wet already. Gotta make sure we don't have puddles in here. I mean, seriously, it don't look bad at all. But you use some of this stuff, now you're really brightening the thing up.
Oh yeah, shines up just fine.
Well, let me think about how I want to start this. Daryl, what do you think? Where do I start?
I mean, I would just take it back from the beginning.
That's probably what I'll do. So you guys know that we built some four-wheelers in our time since we've been on YouTube. Before YouTube, we still built some four-wheelers. Started out with like, I guess what really kicked the Mafia off was Big Gade, one of y'all's favorites, four-wheelers. Y'all begged us to buy it back. We sold it to a buddy of mine named Brandon. Y'all know him, he was in the videos for a little while, Cowboy, B, Brandon, whatever we wanted to call him that day. We actually ran that four-wheeler too, and a couple bounty holes and stuff. We had a lot of fun with Big Gade. It kind of kicked the Mafia off, and then from there we built Black Gade right after. During that process of building both of those, we built Big Racer, 14-inch lift, 42. That's the biggest thing we've ever built out of our resources of shops before we had a shop. And we can't forget about Bumblebee. Of course, we built it. It's actually still in possession with us. That's like the longest machine the Mafia's ever kept this long. Jay Money, he's holding on to Bumblebee.
He loves that four-wheeler.
He's not getting rid of it, is he?
Don't forget about the general.
Oh, we got the general, we got the gold and black general we built to match this. So when we sold Big Gade, this is what we newly acquired. When we got Gold Gade, it was pretty much all stock. We color matched everything. We made everything to where it should have been from factory. I don't know why I came down through gold, black, and magma red all together. That should never happen. So we color matched everything to make it match. And if you've been watching the channel for a while, if you're an OG, this is a big fan favorite Gold Gade has been. And I'm sure you guys think we're probably selling this four-wheeler, but I don't think that's even going to be possible ever. We've got something bigger and better up our sleeves. It's the idea that we want to come to our fans and ask for your guys' help. We don't need money. We don't need anything like that. We just want some help by saying we need your opinion on something big. So our plans with Gold Gade. Now, I'm sure I'm leaving some stuff out. We got, the Defender, we got the North Star, we got the pit bikes, the 250X. We built a lot of machines.
We had a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, and you guys have loved pretty much every bit of it. With that being said, we need two opinions. Number one, what should we change the name of Gold Gade to? I'm gonna give you two options. I need you to get under the comments right now below, and I need you to leave the comment what name you like better. We can do Gold Gade 2.0, or my personal favorite, Big Gade 2.0. Now that being said, your wheels are probably turning now. They're probably thinking, all right, what's about to happen? So before I even get started out, we attended the service for Robert Parker last week, and it was a great service. I mean, it was a terrible situation, but a great service. It was put on really well, and my condolences and all the Mafia's condolences go out to the Parker family, Nathan and the wife and the sisters and everybody. Stay strong. If you ever need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'd love to help and do whatever we can do. With that being said, we was there at the service, and I was walking around the trailers and stuff, and I was just looking at some of the builds that Robert and his team has built. And man, you guys have crushed it. You guys killed it. Like, those things right there are amazing machines you guys have built, seriously. Was they not?
It's amazing to see.
Yeah. With all that being said, I got my wheels were turning, and I called Daryl here, my partner, and I called Jay Money, and that night, Jay Brown, KK1K, and everybody, we got everybody like a group discussion. I was like, we've ran bounty holes before, odd and end bounty holes, a couple times at Busco, Deep Creek, Fast Tracks, did one at Pine Lane. That's the actually only one that's ever ran and actually won was Pine Lane bounty hole. Nothing serious. We never got in the point system. We never got really big into it. But here's the other question we have for you guys to answer for us down in the comments. Would you want to see 336 Mud Mafia start running bounty holes, like actual racing the hole, like bounty holes as a team? I'm not saying we're going to start a team yet. It's still kind of process, but we want to hear what you guys think about it first. I mean, we want to know what our fans, our feedback, that's very important to us. If it's a good idea, you guys are going to watch it. You guys are going to want to see it. You guys, would you back us, support us? The list goes on and on. But if so, you guys want to see us do something like this, I think our first step is we need to continue talking to PCF, or we need to, reach out to them guys and really do some talking with PCF, because we want this thing big. And I don't want anybody to think we're copying Braden. We love Braden. Braden's a good guy. Trust me, we ride with him, we talk to him. He's got some cool builds himself, and he's got a really special build. His Outlander was that was built by Robert Parker himself, and he's got a really special Outlander. I know he's going to start. He's been talking about getting into bounty hole racing as well, but I think we want to kind of go up a class to the big tire bounty class. Like something sparked in me. I don't know. That saying they said at the funeral, and they said, "Be a Robert Parker." I mean, it's not saying we want to mirror everything he did, but his builds are just, that was the sickest thing, I think. I think it was the coolest thing in the world what he's done and what he's built for the off-road community and the racing community at that. So if we was to build Gold Gade 2.0 or Big Gade 2.0, we would probably go all out the big tire class. I mean, that's what we was talking about.
I agree.
I think something in that area would be ideal for us, because we ride in the mud, we play in the mud, we video it, we vlog what we do. We've actually been vlogging a lot more here lately about the shop, about the new truck, about the new trailer, all kind of stuff. So let's step it up another notch and put some more content there with us racing and become either a team or join a team or something in that area. You know what I'm saying? I think it'd be great to have some jerseys. I mean, I think it'd be cool. I think it's something that Mafia could do. I used to race dirt bikes back in the day. That's dirt bikes. I've always been kind of competitive. I've always rode four-wheelers. And if you guys can tell, it's some of our full sends or even half sends. I mean, we kind of know what we're doing a little bit when it comes to riding the floor, a little bit. I'm not saying we're nothing compared to anybody that's on top, especially team momentum. That's far-fetched. Them guys, you guys, Brian and Nathan, all you guys got it going on. Y'all are killing it, and we look up to you guys. Y'all are pretty cool people. If we did start something, Nathan, you might could show us a little bit of a hint, or give us some ideas and maybe some guidance on how to get started and what to do. But I mean, some other stuff we want to look into other than PCF is Super ATV, of course. We're going to stay with Super ATV no matter what. When we run assassinators on all of our machines. On the North Star, we're sitting on Terminator Maxes, Portals, GDP, Super ATV, I mean, Axles, Rhino 2.0, Super ATV, anything and everything Super ATV. I mean, for Christ's sake, we run Super ATV Portal Blood. And you can go to Go Rallies and get regular, what is it, gear oil?
Gear oil, yeah.
And run it, but we like to choose and stay faithful to our sponsor, Super ATV. That'd be one of them. And I think the reason this is all coming about now is Gold Gade, I'm just gonna say it flat out, she's about clapped. She's getting to the point where it's about almost no return, and we got to thinking, you know, should we sell it? This being my favorite model of Renegades ever made, 2019 Iron Man edition. I just don't want to sell it. I'll ever since it come out, that's all I wanted. I mean, I wanted a gold. I know I wanted gold. I love gold. The color of it, as you can see, the North Star is white and gold. So yeah, I want to keep the Gold Gade in. We was either going to redo it all the way front to back, like I mean, replace ball joints, bearings, tie rod ends, steering rack, power steering, you name it, from front to back, replace everything. We was hoping to make it through this whole season of riding, and it still might. We don't know yet. If I'm telling you guys, I say clapped, I mean clapped. Like, I mean, it was pristine when I got it, and I'm gonna be the first one to sit here and say it is clapped. Like, she's seen her better days. The motor's still strong as can be. It's everything else that's falling apart for us. So that was the option, redoing it. Second option was, let's build a bounty bike. You guys have been saying buy Big Gade back, jack another 4 up, Big Gade 2.0. I've seen some of them comments. That's where I kind of got that name, with Big Gade 2.0. Big Gade kind of kicked the Mafia off. We either stay with that name, Big Gade and 2.0 right behind it, or Gold Gade 2.0. I mean, I want something clean, I want it stretched, I want it big, and I think that's what we're going to do. If this build was to take place before the season's over, we got a build coming for you guys very, very soon that you're going to see a lot more riding with, a lot more skimming, full sending, hitting holes, you name it, and it's sitting right over there. So you guys are going to be really stoked to see what we got coming for the 2023 Renegade. But I think it's time we do something with the 2019 Gold Gade. Don't you think?
Agreed.
If you guys want to see us do something with bounty hole racing, please leave it down in the comments. Just like the other day or the other week, we took Mini Gade out to those trails that's kind of local, had a lot of mud, and we let the fans choose what they wanted to do. What y'all want to see? Y'all want to see us go back with these? Y'all said yes, so guess what? We went back, because we read every comment. If you notice, I try to respond to most of my comments to let you know that I see you, I'm following you, even the hate comments. I mean, I'm on top of it. I take like 2 hours of my time out a day to go back and look at comments. Now, I don't go back dating back to old videos, but like I do most of my newer videos, and I know, Daryl, you read all the comments.
Read them all.
He'll call me and say, you ought to read this one. He's like, you need to see this one, you need to see that one. I was like, oh, well, if I didn't see it already, he reminded me, I went back and looked at it, and I probably responded to it, or I give it a thumbs up or something. I know a lot of YouTubers don't go back and read their comments, but it's just something I do. I mean, I watched some podcasts of Mr. Beast, and he was like, take time to show your fans, like, you know, read your comments as much as you can, respond back to them. And I imagine once we start getting like tens and 20s of thousands of comments, it'd be harder to do. But right now, with like 3 and 4 and 5 and 600 comments, maybe 1,000 on some videos, I'm gonna do what I can to respond back. So if you do leave it in the comments, what do you want this thing to be called if we build a bounty hole like that, if we start racing it? Trust me, and PCF and Super ATV is where we're going to stop. 30 minutes down the road from us, there's a guy called Mr. RPM that everybody knows. So that motor will be taken out of the frame and be took down there, and it will be fully built. I'm not sure about the bottle situation yet. I know a lot of guys run bottles, but I've always liked the saying, the phrase, and the sticker that says all throttle and no bottle. I think that's just sick. It's just raw horsepower, ground pounded horsepower. So yeah, there's a lot of options we got out there. Like I said, Super ATV, PCF, Mr. RPM. There's a lot of different options we want to go with this Ford to build it to its potential. We want it fully built the right way. And the cool thing is about it is that we want to build it here in our shop. Everything but the motor. Because we don't have lathes, we don't have milling machines, whatever you're going to need for our motors. Everything else we can take care of, I think. And we just put our shop up, got it done not too long ago. I think it's a perfect build to come out as the second build out of this shop, because the first build has not come out yet. You guys have got to stick around for that. Of course, you're going to be blown away. Like, I think it's going to be probably one of our best builds we've ever had yet, especially with it being an all-new body style on the front, the headlights, 2023 Renegade XMR 1000. I'm over here looking at it now. I just want to show them so bad. I know Cullen, he's building another 2023 Renegade, kind of similar to ours a little bit, but there's a lot of different things to it also, just to kind of set us apart. But yeah, we want to know your guys' opinion. We want to know what your thought process is on what you want to see, what you want to name it. Do you want to see us do some racing with it as well? That's something that we can take on and travel more with, different kind of content, filming with, different point of views. I see a lot of bounty hole racers racing this stuff, and I see a lot of people filming it from the hole, but I don't see a lot of people filming from the GoPro. You imagine, the big units that's jumping over them hills and stuff, and they landing down. I mean, I don't know, there's something about it. They're loading the fours up on the trailers at some of these parks and stuff, and you hear some of them built Can-Am Renegades. It's nasty. It's nuts. So yeah, we want to know what you guys think. We want your opinion on this. Please drop it down in the comments. Seriously, you guys mean a lot to us. Seriously, we take our fans really serious. Well, y'all mean a tremendous amount to us. If you've ever met us in person, you guys can vouch for us. Let me go over some things, the reasons why I think Gold Gade is pretty much, what was a good word for it again?
Clapped out.
Yeah, clapped. Starters, I mean, it's fixable. We fixed it several times, but I haven't had rear brakes and I don't know how long, okay? And Daryl, when I'm doing wheelies and stuff, I've gotten so good at balancing at this point now. I don't even need rear brakes, but it comes in handy a lot. Something that's really major that a lot of people don't even think about. All right, y'all ready? See all that movement right there? And the tires are going nowhere. The steering rack has almost completely left the chat. And not to mention, I haven't had power steering on Gold Gade in like over a year, because when we went to order the power steering module box for it, it was like in Canada and it had been like a 3-month trial or 3 months, whatever, to get it here, and I never could get it here. And it was like $1,500 for the power steering module. So I'm manhandling these 32 Assassinators just, you know, best I can. Do you mind showing them what the wheel bearings look like? Yeah, see, that's not supposed to do that.
It's factory.
Factory?
It's factory.
I'm not sure, you know, man. And this thing don't have a seat on it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you why it don't have a seat on it. You can look all through this shop. There isn't a seat anywhere in the shop. It's not allowed to go in here. Yo, don't let's forget, before we get to the seat, it's pulling power from somewhere. So I have to unhook my halos and my clutch box that lights up because it keeps draining batteries out. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why, but yeah, we have to unhook the negative every time we want to just leave it sitting. If it sits more than 1 or 2 days, we have to unhook the battery. Now the seat, I don't even let it come in the shop. Let me just show you what this looks like. The seat I leave out here in the gravel in front of the shop because I mean it's ruined and it's soaking wet. I mean it's like no return from that seat right there. Now Daryl, what you have in your hand, a fan actually gave that to me. He's from Salisbury. He met us at Busco and give us this whole entire wrap because when we build Gold Gade, I'm wanting to wrap the seat other than a Can-Am seat. This is caiman skin, so it's like gator skin seat, and it's you know, it's true shit too. I mean it's not like nothing, a bunch of cheap junk. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we want to do the whole seat wrap with that. Now we've got like factory Can-Am seat covers and stuff like that, but I want to do the caiman or gator skin, whatever you want to call it, just to be different. Now if you guys know anybody that does upholstery that's in my area around Trinity, North Carolina, like Piedmont Triad, right in the middle of North Carolina, send them my way because I would love to get up and do some business with somebody that's really good with upholstery for doing the seat for Gold Gade. That'd be a good first start. What you think, Daryl?
I agree.
A seat. I mean, come on. We got to have a seat because that's kind of uncomfortable to ride on, and the other seat, it don't really matter to me sometimes because I'm either wearing dry pocket apparel or I'm wearing gator waders, and I don't really care. I'm just gonna send it either way. But like I said, guys, she's seen her better days. Gold Gade has seen its better days. It's time for some change for it. It's time to build it. We're gonna we put a lot of stress on these four-wheelers. I mean, Daryl, you even said the other day, moving all the time, riding every weekend, riding almost every other day with these things now, we're putting a lot of wear and tear on them.
We have shot a lot of amazing film with Gold Gade.
Oh, she's been around for 2 years or more, maybe 2 years, something like that, and it's done its job immaculate. Now, I don't believe I'm gonna get rid of it anytime soon. I really don't want to get rid of it. Jay Brown.
What are y'all doing?
I'm doing your job.
Oh, okay, we'll get back to it.
I'm gonna hand you this. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a little something different. It's kind of like what we call a B-roll video. But with that being said, please leave it down in the comments what you want to see. You want to see bounty hole bikes. You want to change the name of it, either Gold Gade 2.0, Big Gade 2.0, you name it, we're gonna do it. Let's get this stuff figured out together. And hopefully one day, you'll see a pretty badass four-wheeler again. Gold Gade's fixing to get a makeover, and I'm getting ready. Can't wait to see what it's gonna look like. If you like the video, smash the thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.